We've shared some great professional allergen solutions this morning. Now let's talk about another important way to help reduce and control allergens and airborne particles. And joining us is Joy Petty, Director of Marketing for Maytag Vacuums. It is so great to have you with us, Joy, this morning.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm excited to be here.
You know, Joy, right off the bat, can a vacuum truly make a difference, not just getting dirt, but getting allergens out?
Absolutely. Not all vacuums are created equal. So it's important for allergy and asthma sufferers to really pay attention to what vacuum they're using.
Well, in the green room, you referred to the rugs and the carpets being like a giant filter. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
Sure. When you think about pet hair and dust mites and all those other yucky things you don't really want to think about,
yucky.
If they're dropping to your flooring surface, if you have bare floors, they're going to be kicked back up into the breathing area of your home when they get recirculated when somebody walks through the room. But if you have carpets, instead, all those dirty, dusty allergens get trapped into the carpet fibers and are held onto when somebody walks back through that room. But you can't just replace your carpet as though you're changing the filter.
No, you can't.
Instead, you just have to clean it with a high-performance vacuum.
Wonderful. Now, earlier you gave us a demo. I want to take a look at that so our viewers can see and explain exactly what's happening in this demo.
Sure. Well, what makes the M1200 unique and different than anything out there is the fact that it has two motors working for both suction and agitation. So let's start by just taking a look at what an ordinary vacuum does with suction. And then if you take a look here, we'll show you what the difference is when you have suction and agitation working together.
Oh, I can totally see the difference.
Just bubbling up through the carpet. We say all the time that it creates like a mini earthquake with that agitation to bring everything up to the surface, and then the suction motor can sweep it away.
I see it right before my eyes. Now, talk a little bit about the feature that makes the Maytag different, especially that stretch hose that you were talking about.
Sure. Well, you know, irritants can be high or low. Just think about those dusty ceiling fan blades.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Well, it's easy to get to them with your Maytag M1200. You can just take the stretch hose and it gives you 17 feet of cleaning reach.
Yeah, that's really important to think high and low. And when it comes to removing allergens with a vacuum, what's the most important thing that a vacuum should accomplish?
Well, first of all, you need a really powerful vacuum to get all of that stuff out of the carpet, but that's only half the story because you don't want it just out of your carpet, you want it out of your home.
Absolutely.
And so if you think of emptying a bagless vacuum, you're coughing, you're sneezing, you have watery eyes, all of that, that doesn't seem to keep you real safe from all those irritants you were trying to get out of your home. So instead, the Maytag uses a self-sealing poof-proof bag that as you remove it from the vacuum, everything's trapped inside, so you don't have to come in contact with the dirt. It also leads to a much cleaner vacuum. I brought my M1200 from home that I've been using for over a year.
Okay, did you bring that on the plane with you?
I did. I flew down with my very own Maytag. And I've got a house full of kids and pets, and you would never know that I've been using this vacuum for over a year because it's still clean in here and as good as the day I got it.
That is really cool.
Thanks
okay,
to
let's
the bag.
talk about the filter. A lot of manufacturers claim to have that HEPA media filter, but there's differences, right?
Absolutely. A HEPA filter is a good start, but it needs to be part of a sealed system because otherwise the air can blow around that filter and spew dirty air back into your house. But if all the air path is closed, everything has to go through the HEPA filter and only filtered clean air is returned to your home.
So that's really an important feature, right?
Absolutely. If you have asthma and allergies, you need to look for that.
Okay, fantastic. And for those seeking more information and they want to know where to find you, where can our viewers